Today we are going to talk about polymorphism. So before heading to the actual example, so let's discuss about what is polymorphism. So polymorphism is its many form of data. Okay. So in real time example, we can say as a person, if I am going to bank, I will act like a client. If I go to the company or organization, I will act like a employee. If I go to the classroom, I will act like a student. So the same person behaves a different role in different places. So that is called many forms. Okay. So there are two logics in polymorphism. Based on that, we can achieve this powerful concept of polymorphism. One is overloading, another one is overriding. Overloading means the same function name with the different parameter. Okay. But in case of overriding, the function name also same and parameter also the same. So let's jump into the actual example. Okay. So I have a class program, and I have a method add which doesn't gives back any return value. So I have two parameters a and b. I'm just consolidating these two parameters. Okay. So likewise I have another method add and another method add. So if you look at the parameters, the parameters data types is different. So the first method is an int, second one is float, another one is string. So likewise I have a different methods. Okay. So how we can call these methods? I'm creating the instance for this class program using the new keyword. So this is the instance I'm initializing. So based on the instance, I can invoke dot add. I'm passing the parameter value 10, 20. So by the passing value itself, it will identify this is the integer. Then it will execute this kind of block. Okay, since it is the integer. So the second method we are calling float 10.5f. So that is float value. So then this float method will be get called, and I'm passing the string value. Okay, with the quotation mark. So this case, this block of code will be get executed. So this is how the many form of data can be achieved. This is called overloading. Okay. So let's look at the another example. I have a class 1 which has two method add, which has different data types. So this is called overloading. And I have one more class 2. I'm inheriting the class 1. Okay. Again, I'm adding one more method which is string. Okay. So how can we call these methods? So I'm creating the instance for this class 2, and using this instance object, I can invoke these three things. 10 and 20, it will call this first method since it is the integer. This one is a float, then it will call this one, and this one calls string. So this method will be get executed. Okay. So since it is inherited, so this class 2 has all these methods, even the parent class properties and methods also we can access. Okay. So let's look at the another example. Okay. So I have a class 1 which has the method show. Okay. So which is I am defining as a virtual. Whenever we are introducing as a virtual method, then we are allowing in the derived class to be overridden. Okay. So in the class 2, I'm inheriting the class 1, and I'm using this override keyword in order to override the parent class method. Okay. So how we can invoke? See, I'm using class 1's instance, and I am assigning this class 2 to this object. Okay. So this case, when I'm invoking this object at show, it will call this child class method. Okay. So this is overriding, which means that we are overriding the base class method. Okay. By using this virtual and override. So let's look at the another example for overriding. I have a class base, and which has the virtual method greetings. Okay, so in the child class I'm inheriting this base class. Using this override keyword, I am overriding the base class method greetings. Okay, now, so if we'll keenly look at, there is a line of code in the child class base.greetings. Okay, so which means that whenever we invoke this one, first it will goes to parent class method. So those block of code will be get executed and followed by the child class. Okay, so let's see how it will be getting invoked. Okay, so I am using this base class. This is the instance name. In the child class, using the new keyword, I am assigning to this instance. Now the object one dot greetings, it will call this block of code. Okay, and since this is the base dot greetings, this code will be get executed first, followed by this line of code will be further executed. Okay, so the base, whenever we apply this base dot greetings, the base class method will be get executed, so it will redirect to this block of code. Okay, so I hope this will be video help you out. So if you like my video, please subscribe. I will upload more related C# related videos. Please watch my C# related playlist. Thank you.